Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Gaming. I'm Nathan, and today I'm going to tell you if this game's worth your time and bandwidth. Today's game is Halo Reach. Remember Reach? The Swan song of the Bungie era of Halo is today's review. How well does it hold up? Halo Reach is available on PC and Xbox via the Master Chief Collection, and on the console it bumps it up to 60 FPS. You can also get the game via Xbox Game Pass, and the single player campaign is about 7 to 9 hours long. So what exactly is Halo Reach? Well, it's another Halo game, a first-person shooter with an emphasis on weapon and equipment choices paired with a mix of sandbox and linear set pieces across a multi-mission campaign. Also, there's multiplayer. It is very good, but this is a single player review, so here we go. Halo Reach is a prequel to the previous Halo game, set on the forged world of Reach, birth of the Spartans, and the tragic first loss of the Covenant War. You play as a rookie Spartan and a squad of veterans during the last few days of Reach, set across multiple set pieces as you and your crew attempt to salvage an unsalvageable situation. Similar to ODST, Reach incorporates both more story and characters within its campaign, to mostly great success. The Reach crew are all memorable, if a bit generic and stereotypical, with enough personality to grow attached before any major plot events occur. The gameplay itself is honestly pretty bog standard Halo, though absolutely refined from ODST and 3. While dual wielding is still out, armor abilities are now in, basically reusable equipment that can range from temporary invincibility to jetpacks and more. Like the previous games, the shooting still feels fantastic. There's only a few new weapons this time, but they all feel punchy, and the Covenant remain engaging to fight throughout. The campaign completely ditches the open world style attempted in ODST and is more just Halo 3, with a linear bunch of missions that variate from being shooting gallery pathways to sandbox vehicle segments and so on. There's even a few bonus flying missions that are actually pretty great. Basically, it goes from one crazy thing to the next, even more so than Halo 3, with a great mix of vehicles, on foot, and more to keep the whole thing engaging. And honestly, there isn't a lot more that I can say about Reach. It's really more refinement than iterative when compared to 3 or ODST, but that isn't a bad thing, as Bungie played it safe for its final entry, attempting to leave on a high note with its Halo formula perfected, and it mostly works. So what do I like about Halo Reach? Well, I found the campaign to be really great. It's the best mix of the fantastically scripted ODST with the bombastic sandbox scenarios of 3, making it probably one of the best Halo campaigns there is. Additionally, 4-player co-op really shines here, with the mix of vehicle sections, on-foot sections, and more work really well with a batch of buddies. And this is a single-player review, but I really am going to have to mention this game's multiplayer. It's phenomenal. This one boasts both firefight and competitive, and it really delivered here with exceptional balance and just a fantastic gameplay overall, and people are still online playing it. When it comes to the bad, this is the first of the Bungie games that really didn't feel iterative to me. The armor abilities are basically just equipment from 3, and the arsenal isn't widely expanded. There's not very many new ideas here. Additionally, I'm kind of bummed dual wielding's still out. I got it for ODST, but removing it here feels like a removal of more player choice and options, and they never brought it back after this, which honestly just kind of bums me out. And lastly, when it comes to the story, I do wish you spent more time with the various Reach characters to better know them before their tragic demises. While the campaign is longer than ODST, it feels like it just doesn't have quite enough time to develop its characters as much as it needed to, and I would have loved to see more with them before the game ended. As you know, I rate games here on a 3-point scale: must play, maybe consider, and don't bother. I think Halo Reach is absolutely still worth playing today. It's just phenomenal. Not even mentioning its fantastic multiplayer, which still again rules to this day. The single player campaign takes the best part of ODST and mixes them with the best part of traditional Halo games, particularly Halo 3. This really does feel like Bungie's ultimate love letter to the franchise on their way out the door. It is a shame that they don't make Halo anymore, but at least they left on, I think, the highest note they could, and as such, even if you're unfamiliar with Halo, Reach is a great standalone game to play through and experience. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think of Halo Reach? Do you think it didn't have enough innovation compared to the other games? Please let me know in the comments, but regardless, make sure you go out there and give it a look.